Okay, BTS Jungkook had another Weverse live stream recently for about 30 minutes on July 20th. And it was basically an audio only live stream, although he did turn on his camera twice at the very end and in the middle. And the point of having this live stream was obvious from the title, Test, which means literally to test, because he recently bought a new microphone for himself, Shure SM7B model, and so he wanted to test it out by hosting a Weverse live stream. So that was one of the few things that he discussed. Okay, and as always, I will provide you natural translation in English while providing context to help you better understand what Jungkook discussed, and then I'll also react in real time. Here we are. So it was very barely audible, but he said 되면 좋을 텐데, meaning it would be great if this works. Hey, and then he also said something also very really quiet. 되면 좋을 텐데. And then he said something like yeah, it was even quieter. 나도 프로필 사진을 바꾸든지 해야겠다. Meaning I should also change my profile picture or something. So when he first turned on his live, I thought it was like supposed to be an ASMR content or something. But yeah, he's going to get louder as it goes along. So at 56-second mark, he said louder.
제 목소리 들려요?
혹시 제 목소리 들려요? Yeah. Again, I thought it was supposed to be ASMR. He said, can you hear my voice? 들려요. 들리다 means to hear. So he's asking that. Can you hear my voice? 목소리 meaning voice.
들려?
들려? 안
안 들리냐?
들리나? Can you hear me or not?
목소리 안 들려?
목소리 안 들려. Okay, so 목소리 once again is voice. So can't you hear my voice? 들려? He's gonna say one more time.
들려?
Can you hear me? And then
마이크를 사가지고
마이크를 사가지고 I bought a microphone. So
약간 테스트 해본다고 라이브에도 되나 이게 연결이 잘 되나 싶어서
I'm just trying to test it out. I wonder if this connection works well even if I go live. So I was curious if it connects properly.
말 그대로 그냥 테스트.
Yeah, no, it's literally just a test. So referring to the title of this live stream, right? To test it out.
아니 이게 좀 반응이 느려서 여러분들 댓글이 많이 느려요. 그래서
The response is a bit slow here. Your comments, the comments in the live chat are really slow, so there's a delay. And this is something that BTS members and other artists using Weverse have mentioned again and again. And yeah.
잘 들리는구나. 마이크 괜찮네.
So you can hear me well. The microphone is pretty good, you said.
이러면 좀 목소리 좀 더 커졌죠?
My voice got a bit louder.
너무 큰가?
Yeah, right?
너무
Is it too loud? 크다 literally means big, but in this context it means loud. The volume is too big, too large, or meaning too loud.
너무 커요?
지금, right now?
괜찮아?
Is it okay? And then he
ASMR 하려고 한 건 아니고.
So it sounds like someone asked him if he's about to do an ASMR content. So he said, no, I didn't intend to do ASMR.
정말 테스트.
It's really just a test. Then Ooh.
좋네. 음질이 확실히 다르긴 하죠.
It's good. The sound quality is definitely different.
그래도 꽤
Right?
좋은 마이크 샀거든. 그 작업할 겸
Yeah, you recognize the word mic, right? I bought a pretty good microphone for work and all.
딱 좋아. 이 정도가
Is this level just right?
거의 게인을 다 올리긴 했는데
I turned up the gain all the way, and here gain in audio refers to the input level of a signal, right? So turning up the gain increases the sensitivity of the microphone, making the sound louder.
이 정도 딱 좋아.
Is this level perfect?
라디오는 아니고요.
Yep, sounds like someone asked him whether if this is supposed to be a radio program. So he said it's not a radio show.
그냥 작업할 때 쓰는 마이크랑 오디오 인터페이스를 그러니까 패드로 보통 작업을 하거든요. 요즘에 제가. 근데 네.
So he said, when I'm working, I use a microphone and audio interface. So I usually work with a pad, like a device, iPad, for example. And here, Jungkook is clearly talking about his personal recording setup and exploring how to use professional audio equipment like a microphone, audio interface for a live stream on Weverse, which is typically done through a mobile device. And he's also discussing his various devices. He's going to discuss his various devices for work and leisure. But here he says,
혹시나 해서 이게 만약에 라이브 때도 이게 되면 좋을 것 같아가지고.
but these days I was thinking, just in case, if this could work for live broadcast too, then it would be great. Meaning he bought the microphone for recording purpose, but if this also works for live broadcast, then it's even better. So
어제 잠도 안 오겠다 싶어서 켰죠.
I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway, so I turned it on.
온 김에 라디오를 어떻게 하고 가요 제가. 아니 뭐 주제도 없고
So how am I supposed to do a radio show here?
사연도 없고 뭐 광고 타임도 없고.
It sounds like someone commented, like, since you're here anyway, be a host for a radio show. And here he's joking. I mean, there's no topic, 주제, and there's no stories submitted by listeners, and no ad breaks. 광고 타임도 없고.
제가 라이브 그 뭐야 저 라디오 어떻게?
So how am I supposed to do a radio show?
좋네.
Yes.
그래도 마이크 연결돼서. 그러니까 이게
It's good that the microphone is connected, though. He said.
내 제가 지금 그 뭐야?
Someone asked me about filler words. So Korean people have a lot of filler words they like using, and it depends on who it is. Jungkook uses several kinds of filler words. For example, 뭐야 means like what is it, and 이게 means this, or 약간 a little bit. Here he said 뭐야. What is it?
모니터 이게 헤드 요즘 헤드폰이라 해, 셋이라 해. 근데 헤드셋을 끼고 제 목소리를 듣고 들으면서 하고 있거든요.
So I'm wearing a headset or headphones, and listening to my own voice as I do this.
내 모습을 보여주고 싶긴 한데.
As
아니 보여줄 수는 있어. 근데 잠깐 나 봐보자.
I do want to show you what I look like. I can show you. Let me just check myself for a sec.
한쪽만 제가 끼고 있는 모습 알죠?
You know how I wear only one earpiece?
녹음실에서 보면
Or the half of the headphones?
저 한쪽만 이렇게 귀 빼놓고 한쪽 귀 빼놓고 있잖아요.
And he's about to show you. Like if you see me in the recording studio, I always have one ear out like this with one earpiece removed.
딱 그냥 그 모습이에요. 방금
That's exactly how I look.
씻어가지고 좀 전에 이제 씻고 나서 그냥 좀 멍 좀 때리다가
I showered a bit late, so after showering just now, I was just spacing out a bit, and then
켜봤죠.
it occurred to me, so I turned it on.
음질이
The sound quality, 음질.
내가 들리는 소리랑 똑같은 질감으로 아미들한테 들렸으면 좋겠는데.
It should be good. I hope the sound quality is the same texture as what I hear. I hope armies can hear it that way. So he's quite satisfied with the sound quality on his end. And yeah, he does sound fantastic right now, right? With this
내 모습이 되게
new mic.
웃길 거야 지금.
I probably look really funny right now.
잠시만 앞머리 좀
앞머리,
엄청 라이브 같아.
bangs. So let me fix my bangs a bit first.
하나는 내 계정으로 하고 하나는 BTS 계정으로 하면 그럼 동시에 볼 수가 없구나. 좀 멍청한.
Can I do a double live, like one on my account and one on the BTS account? But then he realizes, but then I can't watch both at the same time. So that was a stupid thought. Or you can't watch both at the same time. He realizes. And then he's about to turn on his camera.
어떤 모습이냐면.
Alright, so what I look like is
이 모습이에요. 그냥.
it's just this look.
이러고 있는 거야. 이러고 있는 건데.
So yeah, first two things. First of all, that's how Jungkook records in a studio, and that's how a lot of artists and vocalists do. Of course, based on the setting, you are able to hear your own voice. That's called monitoring while you record. But sometimes artists prefer to hear their own voice in like real physical setting. So they literally have 1 ear out, so they can hear their voice like that while recording. That's Jungkook, how he likes to do in the studio, and that's how I also record when I record my rap and songs. And second of all, this is a new microphone that he bought. It's called Shure SM7B microphone. You can purchase it online through Amazon, and it's a dynamic studio mic. Usually there are two categories for a microphone, condenser microphone and dynamic microphone, and this one is dynamic and it's quite popular. It's a classic. It has been very popular for decades. And actually, let me tell you more about it as he talks about it. Okay? Back to the stream.
너무 밝나?
Is it too bright? He asked. I'm holding this microphone right now.
그냥 이러고 있는 거야.
I'm just doing this.
근데 좀 목소리가
But my voice is a bit 목소리.
들리니까.
Since you can hear me well, you are able to hear me well. That is.
분산시키지 않기 위해서 그냥 꺼버리는 거지. 꺼야 되겠다 다시.
And to avoid distraction, or I will just turn it off like this. Meaning, so you guys can focus on my voice. I should turn off my camera again.
예. 그래서 이걸로 만약에 노래를 할 수 있으면 좋겠는데.
So if I could sing with this, it would be great. I wish I could.
패드에는 사실 채널을 이렇게 조정을 할 수 있는 게 딱히 없는 것 같아서 이게 뭐 방법이 쓸 수도 있겠지만.
And on a pad, it's actually hard to adjust the channels or to make adjustments. So it seems there's nothing much you can do. There might be a way, but who knows? So here he's expressing a bit of like frustration or confusion with the limitations of like mobile tablet live streaming. Because professional music production or live performance often requires multiple audio channels, like one for vocals, one for instrumental and stuff, that can be mixed and controlled independently. And mobile live platforms usually don't offer this level of control, which could make it hard to sing along to a backing track with proper balance. For example, so he's talking about Weverse platform. And Weverse for the general audience and for artists, the setting will be different, right? We don't know how the system will look like on their end. So there must be some limitations for Jungkook. So this clarifies why he's struggling to sing live later and explains the technical challenge he is facing. He is going to sing one of Justin Bieber's songs later, so we'll see.
뭔가 인스트루멘탈을
뭔가 is another filler word Jungkook likes using. Something, literal meaning. And he's saying,
따로 틀 수 있는 게 없으니까.
I cannot play the instrumental separately like this.
그래서 어떻게 해야 할까 싶다가.
So what should I do?
마이크에
I was thinking an instrumental is a backing track without vocals. Just for reference.
가까이 대고 틀으면 되지 않을까?
So he's saying maybe I'll just hold the microphone up close to the laptop from which he's about to play an instrumental and play it like that.
최근에 또 그 뜨또 형님 노래 내셨으니까.
Recently, 뜨또 형 released a new song again, and here 뜨또 refers to Justin Bieber. Let me show you where that originated from. So in Korea, Justin Bieber is sometimes called 뜨또. So this nickname originated from a tattoo on his arm. Like one day he revealed a tattoo that read, did he say like I love you, Korea? Oh yeah. I think this was from his Instagram, and then with the caption he said I love you, Korea, and he made a tattoo with his nickname, his name in Korean. Now, somebody, a Korean netizen, asked what is 뜨또 because the word Bieber was tattooed sideways and looked like 뜨또. So here, if we flip this photo like this, this is how it's supposed to be read, Bieber, right? But since the original photo was like this, it looks like 뜨또, the two letter. So that's why a lot of Korean fans refer to Justin Bieber as 뜨또, and here Jungkook uses that nickname. 우리 뜨또 형님. He released a new song, and indeed, he recently dropped a new album called Swag on July 11th. It's his 7th studio album. I enjoy Justin Bieber's music. My favorite is the Purpose album that he dropped like 10 years ago or something, a few years ago at least. Anyways.
제가 뜨또 형님 곡 중에 좋아하는 곡이 있는 Changes.
I have a favorite song among Justin Bieber or 뜨또 형 songs. It's called Changes, and Changes is from 2020, February 14th, 2020, and it's actually also the name of his 5th studio album.
그거를 좀 인스트루멘트를 틀어가지고.
I'll play the instrumental for that.
내가 가사를 못 보잖아.
But
가사를
he's talking to himself, but then I cannot see the lyrics. How should I display the lyrics? Oh, I also have another laptop.
심심해가지고 게이밍 노트북 샀거든요.
I was bored, so I bought a gaming laptop.
사실 게임에는 손이 잘 안 가네.
But actually, I don't really play games on it.
그래서 그냥 가사 보는 용으로 해야 돼.
So I guess I'll just use it for looking at lyrics. 가사 means lyrics.
여기다 띄워놓고 내 휴대폰으로는
I put the lyrics on here, and on my phone,
노래를 틀고
I'll play the song. 노래 means song. Okay, I'll move it to 46.
들리지 않아?
And then he asks, can't you hear it well? And I'm gonna skip this part in case this becomes... Yeah, so it's gonna sing along. I'm afraid this might have some like copyright issues on my end, so I'll skip this a bit.
근데 이러면
So it's gonna say like, can you hear me well? But then if I do this, when I use my phone,
핸드폰이나 아니면 뭐 패드로 했을 때
when I use my phone or a pad,
약간 멀리서 노래를 부르고 이게 인스트루멘트도 같이 이렇게 멀리서 들리니까 약간 보정이 된단 말이야. 근데 이건 너무 좀 직관적이게 들려서.
So he's trying out a different setting, right? So before, when he used his phone or a pad and then play the instrumental from there, and if he sings in a separate setting with a microphone, not a separate microphone, then since it could be heard from a distance, it sort of got a bit of an effect, or had that tuning effects. But here, 직관적으로, this sounds too direct, he's saying, because right now he's using this Shure SM7B microphone, which makes his vocal sound very clear, crystal clear, right? If he were to use just a laptop with the built-in microphone, and if he uses the laptop to play the instrumental and at the same time use it to record his vocals, although his voice would not sound as clear, but because it would sound murky, it will kind of have that sort of an effect to make it sound blurry at the same time, could sound better. I don't know how to describe this well. Like, I don't know, adding sort of an echo or something, like natural echo. So right now, it's not satisfied. That's what I'm trying to say.
좀 민망할 것 같긴 해, 노래 부를 때. 뭐 튠이 되는 것도 아니고.
It's not like my voice is being tuned or anything.
되지 않을까 싶기는 한데.
I wonder if I could sing this from a bit further away. 좀 멀리서 부르면 되지 않을까? And then let's move over to
이거 한글로 살짝 바꿔놨는데.
technical difficulties. I changed the setting to Korean. Why did it go back to English?
바보야.
You idiot, calling himself idiot, 바보, or fool, or stupid.
여기 있다.
So I can just look at this and do it.
아이 목다 잠기긴 했는데.
So before he said I'll turn up the microphone a bit, and here 아니 목 다 잠기긴 했는데 my voice is all hoarse, but
지금 여기 시간이 새벽 4시 반이거든요.
it's 4:30 a.m. here right now. And when I heard this, I was like, didn't you say that you have a very healthy lifestyle, go to bed early, wake up early? But now, he said he cannot fall asleep. But then I thought, of course, if you are jet lagged, this is all normal. You know, waking up at 3, 4, 5, that's totally normal. But I wonder if he went to bed and then woke up early, like super early, and could not fall back asleep. He never told us. And secondly, I noticed that since the mansion or the place that they're staying at is so huge that it doesn't matter if he sings this early in the morning, you know what I'm saying, or late at night. So that's great. 27. Let's just try it once.
어떻게 맞는지는 좀 들어봐야 되니까.
I need to hear how the balance is, to what extent it matches. So it's trying out the tech setup. I'll turn this volume down and put this close, like the microphone closer to the computer or something. 다시 means again. Sounds sweet. Sorry. Let me skip this. If you wanna listen to him, go to 12 minutes mark on the Weverse live stream on your end. Okay. So here he said, "Is a microphone too loud for me?" Let me turn this up. 올리다, turn it up. What was that? Is that a motorcycle? Because he's using the headphones and the microphone at the same time, even the sound of a motorbike is very clear to him. So he was surprised. It was so real. If I do this, it'll be too loud for those listening. I'll make this the loudest.
아,
크다, loud.
아, 그래, 이 정도는 나 쳐야 돼.
I should lower this to about this level. Right.
아. 그러면은
Yeah. Sings again. But
별론데?
it's not satisfied. 별론데 is not good. So here we say that Jungkook is very delicate and sensitive to the setting, and he's such a perfectionist that is not quite satisfied with how he sounds and how the final outcome, the mixing, is not that great of a sound for him.
Sometimes I go to sleep early.
And
Sometimes I can close my eyes.
if you listen closely, you know what he is talking about. The instrumental is very far away, but then his voice is very up close. Sounds very crystal clear, and that is probably because he's using this microphone to record both his voice and the instrumental, right? And that might have something to do with the fact that this is a dynamic microphone. Like for example, I actually wanted to buy this one when I used to record a lot, but I ended up purchasing a condenser microphone instead. I think it was called like Avantone 12 or something. It's famous for the fact that Taylor Swift recorded one of her albums. And this one though, Shure SM7B, it is known for the fact that Michael Jackson recorded his Thriller album, I think. Shure SM7B, Michael Jackson. That is well known. Famously associated with Michael Jackson's vocal recordings, particularly on his groundbreaking album Thriller. Yep.
Sometimes I smile like it's so good. 힘든데?
It's a bit hard to sing. 노래 부르기가 좀 힘든데.
되게 웃긴데.
He said, I look really funny right now.
휴대폰 마이크 살짝 붙여가지고.
With my mobile phone mic held so close like this.
그냥 해볼까 이거?
Should I just not do this?
같은데.
I don't think I can sing with this.
밸런스 조절하고.
It's also hard to adjust the balance.
이거는
This,
를 최대한 올려놓고
I'll just turn the microphone all the way up
ASMR 느낌으로
and then do it like an ASMR.
이렇게 해야 돼.
So it's not working for singing. He's just gonna talk to us.
노래는 저기 뭐야 좀 더 기술력이 좋아지면 아니 이게 사실
With singing, once the technology gets better, I'll do it again. He is saying.
맥북으로도 그게 되나?
Does it work on a MacBook?
그러니까
Weverse?
사실 맥북으로 되면 그거
If it works on a MacBook,
만져가지고 아니면 뭐 윈도우로 할 수 있게끔 해주면 사실
I'll figure out how to adjust it. Or if it's for Windows,
할 수 있나? 봐볼까? 그러면은 사실 가능한데.
if they make it so I can do it, then actually, so he's asking himself, I wonder if there's a Windows Weverse. Let me check. If it works, then it's possible. It should be possible.
하다 말다.
가능하다, it means possible. And then 잠시 찾아보자. Let me look it up quickly. Here he's trying to switch his keyboard input method between Korean and English, because on Korean keyboards this is often done with like specific key combinations like Alt, Shift, or Korean English key.
오늘 컴퓨터로 보니까 알트
I got this computer today.
아니 내가 오늘 설정을 다 만져놨는데
I set all the settings today,
설정을 다 만져놨는데
but it changed. And then let's move over to 16 minutes 44 seconds.
바이러스가 감지됐다는 아니
It says a virus was detected?
왜 이어
왜? Why?
가짜야?
Is it fake?
차단했대.
It said it blocked it.
여기 위버스 이거 아닌데.
But this is Weverse, right? So I think he Googled like Weverse window 버전, Weverse window version. And I think he might have clicked on this one, PC version download. And again, we can all use Weverse on our laptop, using web browser. But for artists, they have different setups for hosting live streams. So I think he's wondering if there's a separate Weverse app for Windows, so that he can use it. Because Weverse did make an announcement that they released a web version or a PC version right here. Great news that many of you have been waiting for. To make using Weverse even more convenient, we have launched a Weverse website. Now enjoy Weverse on a bigger, clearer screen from your PC. Go to the Weverse website. This was January 8th, 2020, which is what we are able to use nowadays. But for artists, it's a bit different. So I think that's why he is struggling here.
아 여기 윈도우 버전 다운받는 게 있어요.
There's a window version download here.
사이트가 가짜라고.
Is it fake? This site is fake? I think he's talking about this one.
예.
Not sure if this is fake or not.
봤는데. 아니 왜 차단해? 내가 다운받겠다는데.
Why block it when I want to download it? So he's talking to his own computer, laptop.
아, 내가 다른 걸 눌렀다.
I click something else. 다른 걸. Something else. So he's having
있는데?
tech issues. Oh, it is here. 있는데? It is here.
아, 내가 광고를 눌렀구나. 그래서 차단.
내가 광고를 눌렀구나. I clicked an ad. 그래서 차단한 거구나. That's why it was blocked. 차단. Block.
와씨, 악성 코드 다운받을 뻔.
I almost downloaded malware.
아, 근데 세상 위버스에 가수분들 되게 많으시네. 엄청 많네.
Here it said, wow, but now that I think about it, there are so many artists on Weverse. There are so many. And indeed, let's see. These are all the artists on Weverse right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 rows, 30 multiplied by 5. 150? About 150. That is indeed a lot. Weverse has grown. And then he's about to give up. Did I say god dang?
모르겠어요, 이거 다운받는 거.
I don't know. I don't think there's a download for this. If there is, let me know. And he says, 찾아봐야 되겠어요. I'll have to look it up. Still trying to look it up. It connects directly to the app. So he realized
버전도 좀 내주세요. 이게
there's not one. So here he's talking to the Weverse company, just like they have done in this Weverse Live. RM especially made a request or demand directed at the Weverse company, right? And here Jungkook says, please release a PC version too.
제가 사실 위버스를 어떤 식으로 하고 싶었냐면, 그러니까 이렇게 모바일로 뭐 밖에 있을 때 하는 거예요.
The thing is, I actually, the way I wanted to use Weverse was, so like with mobile, when I'm outside or
가벼운 상태일 때.
가벼운 상태일 때 literally means when I'm in a light state. But I think here he refers to, you know, when he wants to hold the live stream in a very casual way.
그럴 때 할 수 있는 것도 좋은데 사실 이거를 제대로 PC 버전을 만들어서 카메라까지 이렇게 좀 다 세팅해가지고 할 수 있으면 좀 더 좋지 않을까? 약간 진짜 약간 위버스 뭐 감성이 좀 다르기는 한데.
So here, if you could make a proper PC version for this, so I could set up even the camera and everything, it will be even better, wouldn't it? Of course, he said it's a bit different from the Weverse Vive, but if Weverse also allow for that kind of thing, then
그 위버스에서도 좀 그런 식으로 할 수 있게끔은 해놓으면 사실 뭔가 이런 뭐 카메라나 아니면 그런 거에 좀 관심 있는 분들은 사실 본인만의 약간 장비들로 세팅해가지고 셋업해서 하면 좋을 것 같은데.
then people who are interested in cameras or things like that, they could set up and use their own equipment. I think that would be great. You know, those people who are interested in things like cameras or professional equipment. And here he is referring to the Weverse artists. And yeah, that might be really worth listening to his idea and his opinion. And I think the setup he's talking about is like Twitch live stream setting. I think they might be the best one out there in terms of live stream setting. You know, because by the way, Twitch is now Twitch used to exist in Korea, but now they have given up and they have exited the market. But yeah, I have used Twitch before, and I have heard that it's pretty convenient and pretty good for streamers. So Jungkook wishes that Weverse can incorporate similar setup on the artist end.
어떻게 생각하세요?
What do you think?
약간 인터넷 방송이라고 하기에는 좀 그렇지만 약간 고퀄리티 그냥 위버스 라이브 방송.
It's a bit too much of a bit much to call it an internet broadcast. He realizes, but he also said that it will be like a high quality Weverse live broadcast.
좀 하면 편하지 않을까? 화면도 약간 멀티로 이렇게 띄워놓고 댓글창도 따로 해놓고.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if they did that? Like having multiple screens and a separate comment section? Can't it be done? It would be great if I could. And now, you know, being someone who is interested in technologies, and also as a shareholder, I think they should really pay attention to what Jungkook says. And I'm hoping, and I believe that Weverse staff will be in touch with Jungkook soon, because like if you look at all the Weverse community artists, I'm sure BTS has the biggest percentage of the users tuning in for a live stream, and Jungkook in particular has been a huge fan of doing a live stream on Weverse. He even has deleted his Instagram account with over tens of millions of followers, because why? He uses Weverse more often. So yeah, definitely his idea is something to check out and worth checking out, and then consider it for developing new technologies and features, I think. But of course, I know developers have their own schedules, and it's not always easy to like debug or make a new feature, but I am sure that they will be in contact soon, if not already, with Jungkook. 좋을 텐데. That would be great. And I also observed the difference between like Jungkook and RM when they make requests. Like RM sounded more frustrated. Like this is a problem, 이거 문제입니다. Jungkook here sounds more a bit like cautious. 좋을 텐데. That would be great, Expressing his wish like that. So right here he's talking about like a stereo mix thing.
이게 제가 새로운 브랜드에 약간
Here he says,
좀 낯이 많이 가리는데
I'm a bit shy with new brands, like new products.
새로운 놈 랩탑을 샀단 말이에요.
What about a new laptop?
좀
새로운 놈.
UI나 이게 좀 미국과는 다른 건가?
Like the UI, is this a bit different from the American version?
왜 이렇게 바뀌었냐?
Why did it change so much?
윈도우 왜 이렇게 바뀌었어? 시골이야?
There's a Korean term referring to someone who is bad at using computers, and this is a phrase that was used a lot back in the day. I don't think it's used anymore, but yeah, I thought of that word, 컴맹. 컴맹. But of course,
윈도우 11이야?
I have that experience too.
왜 이렇게 바뀌었어?
I wonder if Jungkook is a Mac guy. I'm a Mac guy. I've been using a MacBook for a long time. So if I were to have bought a Windows, like laptop, a PC, freshly, then I would have had the same experience as Jungkook is currently going through. So
저는 이제 최근에 게임을 한 적이 거의 아예 없어서
I haven't really played games recently, almost not at all.
오랜만에 보긴 하는데
So it's been a while since I've seen Windows. Oh, okay. So it sounds like Jungkook is a MacBook guy. Jungkook MacBook. Oh, I think so. Yeah. And of course, if you're a gamer, MacBook is not a good choice, because most of the games are only available on Windows.
너무 바뀌었네.
So it's
안 되겠다.
given up.
아무튼 저기 뭐야?
It's not working.
여러분들 생각 있으시면
관계자분들 means related staff. So if the people in charge are considering it,
PC 버전도 좀 해가지고
please make a PC
뭔
version.
말인지 알죠? 뭔 말할?
뭔 말할. This is the phrase that I taught you when we talked about this live stream that they did. At the time, it was also Jungkook, or was it RM, who used that phrase. 뭔 말할 means, you know what I mean? Like, you get me? So it's a common Korean internet slang abbreviation for 무슨 말인지 알지, or 뭔 말인지 알지, meaning, you know what I mean, right? Get what I'm saying? Kind of like English version of IYKYK, or IYKYK, if you know what I mean, you know. If you know, you know. Sorry.
아무튼 저기 마이크 이거 되는지는 알게 되었으니까 이제 저는
Anyway, I've confirmed that this microphone works, so now I guess I will be going now.
가보도록 할까요?
가보도록 할까요?
진짜 테스트였어가지고
It was really just a test. And then
잡고 있습니다.
I'm holding the same kind of microphone that's like a gun. And I think it's going to turn on the camera. Also here.
이 마이크가 그리고 무거워요.
And this microphone is heavy.
아니 요즘
Let me check how heavy it is. Does it say? See more. Personal computer. So it could be used for different settings like studio vocal recording, podcast, and also live performance, streaming content. 2.7 pounds. 2.7 pounds. I'm not a pound guy, so pounds to kilograms. 1.22 kilos. Okay, yeah, that's not light at all.
작업하는 그 친구들 같이 작업하는 애들 보니까 요 마이크 많이 쓰더라고. 그리고 그 비트박스
So the people I've been working with these days, I see them using this microphone a lot.
제가 좋아하거든요. 윙 있으시고 그 히트
And those who do beatboxing, the beatboxers, I like them, like Wing and also Hiss. And here he refers to, well, actually, he's going to talk about them.
그분들도 이런 거 자꾸 하시고.
So I cannot remember their team name right now, but anyway, they also use this kind of thing a lot. So here he's referring to this team, Beat Pella House. And I have recently talked about that on my channel when I made a reaction video to their collaboration with Le Seraphim, Easy Crazy Hot. And yes, when they make contents on their own channel, and they've been really popular nowadays. their channel has more than 7 million subscribers. Especially since Wing, this guy's artist name is Wing. He recently won like a championship, beatboxing championship, and yeah, here you see these beatboxers using the same microphones that Jungkook is using. If you haven't, check this video out. It's pretty good. They are phenomenal. So Jungkook said that he likes this team, Beatpella House. So I bought the microphone too because it looked good.
요즘에 이런 걸로 다 하는 했는데 여기 애들도 이걸로 다 작업했는데 그러니까
So I thought, oh, people work with this microphone nowadays. After watching Beatpella House members performing, and then he realized that, and all the people or all the kids, meaning the production staff that he's working with, artists he's working with, producers, and he realized that all the people here work with this. So
본녹음 그러니까 약간 가간옥.
본녹음 means actual recording. 가녹음 means temporary recording or guide vocals. So 가간옥 probably is a shortened form of guide 녹음, guide recording, or temporary recording, which refers to recording of guide vocal or rough demo track for a song. And
그냥 약간 진짜 약간 그냥
I don't know what sound is he making. So this is done before the final polished recording. Here he says, you know what I mean. 뭔 말인 줄 알죠? 뭔 말을.
이런 것들에 이걸로 하고 좀 더 멜로디 좀 확정되면 이제 좀 좋은 말.
So you do the lighter stuff with this, and then when the melody is more set, you use a better microphone. And again, this microphone is like $439. Some might say that this is expensive, but it's really not, because if you look at professional microphones, that could be as expensive as like 10,000 or above. So it could get really expensive. 10,000 is too much? Yeah, but like that 1,000, that's basic. 10,000, I think that's not an exaggeration to say. Anyways, but this microphone, even though it's not super expensive, the quality is quite great. So a lot of professionals use this.
아 유튜버들도 많이 써요.
Oh, YouTuber use it a lot too. So he's reading comments. And then this was funny. 24 minutes, 46 second mark.
누나 힘들었는데 가뭄에 담비 갔다고요. 마이크 좋은 거 샀다고.
Nuna, you are having a hard time or a hard day, and this is like rain in a drought. And I bought a good microphone. That's right. So Nuna is a Korean term used by a male to address an older female, right? And it's a common term of endearment or respect within the K-pop fandom. So the phrase 가뭄에 담비, rain in a drought, is a Korean idiom meaning something that comes as a great relief or blessing during a difficult time. So this fan, probably female fan older than Jungkook, is saying that I've been having a hard time, had a rough day, and hearing you live like this is like rain in a drought.
누나를 위해서. 좋은 걸 샀습니다.
That line he delivered with low register. 누나를 위해서 마이크를 좋은 걸 샀습니다. I bought a good microphone for you, 누나. And he laughs. Yes, I wasn't sleeping. And then
Let's play pops together.
I don't know what he said here. So he's reading a comment written by a fan. Let's play something together.
I can't.
And it says I
못해.
can't do it. It's gonna say 새벽 감성이잖아.
새벽 감성이잖아.
Yeah, there you go. It's the 새벽 감성, he literally said. And 새벽 감성 means literally means dawn sensibility or emotions. So it refers to the unique emotional state, like often introspective, sentimental, or melancholic that people experience late at night or in the early hours of the morning. So, yeah, it's a concept in Korean culture, often associated with deep thoughts or late night activities. 새벽 감성.
맞아요. 여기 진짜 새벽이긴 해요.
That's right. It really is dawn
잠이
here.
안 오는 거야. 잠은 와요. 잠은 오는데
I am sleepy,
꼭 자기가 싫어요.
but I just don't want to sleep.
뭔지 알죠 이거? 뭔 말인지 알죠?
So for the third time, he said, 뭔 말인지 알죠? You know what I mean, right? And this is something the members discussed in this live. Was it V or RM who said that Jungkook always tries to fight sleep until the moment he passes out, literally.
노이즈 봤어요? 노이즈.
Did you see the noise?
나왔어요 또.
Someone asked. So here he's gonna read comments. Let's move over to
보통 지금
Here.
라이브를 보고 있는 아미들의 연령대가 어떻게 되나?
So what's the age range like, for those armies who are watching the live right now? What's your age range is? How old are you? Yes. And then you can see all the armies writing comments in real time, right? So it's reading
17, 26,
26,
17,
so 17, 12,
25,
25,
47.
47. Wait, 12 years old?
엄청 다양하네.
This diverse. 다양하다.
아.
Diverse.
97 라인. 다양하구나. 그래도 나보다 다 어리네.
It's really diverse. But still, you guys are younger than me. And then this was funny.
13, 22, 88년생인가요? 아니면
33, 33, 22, 22. And then here he said, someone wrote a comment, 88. So he's saying, are you born in 88 or 여든 88 years old?
88년생이시겠죠?
You must be born in 88, right?
그래도 어린 친구들도 되게 많구나.
Still, there are a lot of younger folks too.
아니야. 나이는 숫자에 불과하다고.
Okay, there you go. He said, no. Age is just a number. 나이는 숫자에 불과하다. Age is just a number. That's a saying in Korea, right? So age doesn't really matter. So even if that's someone who said 88, whether they were born in 1988 or 88 years old, age is just a number.
2007년생, 2004년생.
Born in 2007, born in 2004.
2005년.
Reading all the comments that armies are writing.
77년 9월생.
2005. Born in September 1977. Oh, you wrote even the birth date. 생일까지. And then...
지민이가
Oh, sorry. Someone asked him, did you film 지민형?
지금은 자겠다. 찍으러 가볼까?
They said, 지민형 probably isn't sleeping right now. Oh, he is probably sleeping at this moment. So he said, should I go film him?
이제 그만 얘기해도 돼요. 뭔가 되게 다양하다 싶었는데 그래도 어린
Oh.
분들이 많으시고.
이제 그만 얘기해도 돼. It means you can stop talking now. But I think he read a comment written by one of the armies, because you can imagine, right now, all the live chat must be filled with people writing age, right, numbers. So I think one of the armies saying that, all right, I think we should move on. People, stop typing your age. So that's why he's laughing. He read that specific comment in the live chat. So he repeated, you can stop, writing out your age or numbers. But again, he said, yeah, it's very diverse. The age range is very diverse. And earlier it said
분들이 많으시구나.
there are a lot of younger people.
나도 내가 내년이면 30이니까.
Wait, I'm going to be 30 next year.
항상 막내였는데.
He's sighing here. 나도 항상 막내였는데 I was always the youngest, 막내. And of course, he's going to stay as a 막내 in BTS as a group forever. But I think here he's talking about his position in the industry, the 막내 position. But now he has become a 선배, older compared to others. Is this? Man, it sounds very joker.
조금 마음이 아프구만.
It makes me a little sad, or it hurts a bit.
서른 되기 싫은데.
I don't want to turn 30. 서른 means 30. And this is something that Jimin and Jungkook discussed in this Weverse Live, especially as I listened to a classic Korean song called 서른 즈음에, around 30, by Kim Kwang-seok. And yeah, Jungkook age is officially 27, but Korean age system is still different. The traditional Korean age system that people still use, you know. Like in Korea, everyone is considered 1 year old at birth, and everyone gains a year on New Year's Day. So he's reflecting on like turning 30 in Korean age, the traditional Korean age, so on.
그러게요. 아니 물론 팀에서는 막내긴 하지만.
Of course, I'm still the youngest in the team, the 막내.
정국 삼촌 맞아 이제 삼촌.
Someone commented, Uncle Jungkook, and said, yeah, I'm an uncle now. And Uncle Jungkook is likely a fan's playful remark acknowledging that his age relative to younger fans and his playful acceptance of it.
(26년 5월 6일) 20살 돼서 술 마시자고 디너 파티 하자고.
So he's reading someone's comments. They turned 20 on May 6th in 2026, and so they want to drink or have a dinner party.
아니 뭐야? 아 지금 20살이라고? 졸린가?
So he was having time understanding that person's comments. So saying, am I sleepy?
술은 배웠니?
술은 배웠니? So it's referring to addressing the person who wrote that they recently turned 20, right? And here he said, 술은 배웠니? Have you learned how to drink?
술은 배웠어?
Have you learned how to drink? So in Korea, drinking is something that people say you would learn from adults, like whether it's your 선배님 or your parents, because I don't know, I guess some people call it like a, I think I talked about this when I discussed this live stream yesterday, the culture of drinking as a social practice in Korea. And that's something that signifies you turning into an adult. So it would be the best if you learn how to drink properly from adults. So that's what he means here. 술은 배웠니? Have you learned how to drink?
Show your sleepy face.
Show your sleepy face, someone wrote.
안 돼.
안 돼. Nope.
보여줄 수 없어.
I cannot show you. Okay, I think here.
그 책상에 놔두면 어떨까? 무거워 보이니까? 내가 보여요 지금? 마이크 놔두면은.
Someone wrote, how about putting the mic on the table? It looks heavy. And someone was like, you can see me right now?
이렇게 돼요.
If I put the mic down, it becomes something like
내
this.
목소리 잘 들려요.
Can you still hear my voice well?
이런
Here it will sound a bit distant if I do this. I'm sleepy. I should go to bed now. I only came here to test. I cannot keep taking up your time like this. How long have I been on?
30분, 딱 30분 깔끔하게 했다.
30 minutes. Exactly 30 minutes. So
30분 깔끔하게 했으니까 저는 이제 가보도록 하겠습니다.
since I did a clean 30 minutes, I'll now be going. For Jungkook, 30 minutes is not long at all because he is known for having a long live stream, long, lovely live stream on Weverse.
네. 오늘 잘 보내시고
Have a good day today.
저기
뭐야?
잘 자고
Sleep well,
잘 챙겨 먹고
eat well,
합시다.
and let's do well.
안녕.
Bye.
가볼게요.
가볼게요. I'm going.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
졸려요.
졸리다 means sleepy. By now, you probably have learned that word.
네.
And then here, I think he is thinking whether he should share something with the fans right now, but he decides not to. He was going to
안녕.
say something, but yeah, he decided not to.
감사합니다.
Thank you. So there we go. Jungkook's Weverse live stream that he held for about 30 minutes, testing out his microphone, and how he has been doing. Majorly, it was him testing the new microphone that he bought, and that is SM7B. It was super casual. He was trying to sing, but I guess in the end he wasn't satisfied with how he sounded along with the instrumental in the background. And then he also made a demand/request, but given how careful he sounded and how respectful he sounded, it was more of a request to Weverse company, Weverse staff, adding features, developing the Weverse platform on artist end with the streaming features, streaming functions. So that was one of the topics. And then he also mentioned the fact that the people that he has been working with use this microphone, so he bought it also. So that already implies that the members are working with other producers and artists. So that's great. All right, I hope this was informative, and I hope you enjoyed this Jungkook's live stream and my interpretation of it. All right, if you have information or opinions that you want to add, feel free to write comments. When you do so, let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Thank you guys. Peace and love. Bye-bye.